of a sudden, the garage is just looking super sparse, and unfortunately, we're selling another one today. That's right, another one bites the dust. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the vlog. Now, half the cars here in the garage aren't even mine. We got the Rev 9 Murcielago, the Rev 9 Diablo, and we have Alex's 2 Murcielagos. Now, the Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg, we ran into a minor, how do we put it? A slight hiccup, yes, a hiccup. Carbon fiber Aventador is off in Arizona, but it's headed to Florida very, very soon. We're finally shipping the car off to E3 Customs to get that custom interior, and yes, it's still going pink. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Now, the craziest part about having fewer cars in the garage, the echo is so awful. Hello! And the worst part is, we're selling another car. Another car is officially leaving today. Now, the Espada and the Countach and the Lotus have all been for sale for quite a while, and one car is actually leaving Utah today. Now, in the back of my mind, I always knew if I had to sell any of the vintage Lamborghinis, it would be an absolute headache. And sure enough, can confirm, selling old Lamborghinis is not as easy as the new girls. And there's nothing cooler than mashing the art of reversing a Countach. It's so crazy to think back in the 1980s and 70s, this would have been the coolest two-car combo ever, and we're selling both of them.
They're still the coolest.
I know. You good to go?
Yeah.
You got it? It's got a V12.
I can do
a lot of power.
A lot of power.
A lot of power, yeah. I think it's got, what, 200? 300?
If that.
You got to put your blue blockers on.
No, absolutely.
Yes. This might be the last time you ever drive the Espada. You gotta wear them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1974. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time we've ever gotten rollers of the Espada. That car looks so insane on the road. The Countach is the absolute worst car for rollers ever. If I tuck way down, we can kind of sort of capture the Espada. But yes, Lamborghini did not design the Countach to be a film car. It looks like you're ready to take a nap. What are you doing with the pillows?
I can't drive this car unless I have pillows behind the seat.
Hey, I love it. Whatever it takes, right? Now you're gonna have to drive extra fast because we let a wind blow the car, okay? We gotta get all the water off. We gotta go fast. Yeah, the car's wet. We just washed it.
I'll try.
We're gonna showcase why Sophia needs the pillows behind the seat. When she pushes in on the clutch pedal, it's so heavy, it slides all the way back. As luck would have it, living space is coming in clutch, right? Yeah. All right, shout out to the homies who sell pillows. This is gonna work flawlessly. If you stall it, you get a free pass.
A free pass?
A free pass, yeah.
You'll give me a free pass.
I give
Everyone else.
No, everybody watching this video, you give Sophia a free pass, okay? No, they just said they would. Okay, we got free passes on free passes.
Perfect.
All right, you good? See you later. I'm trying to keep up with Sophia, but the old Espada just doesn't have it. All right, V12 versus V12. That is so sick. Let's see the lights, Soph. Let's see the lights. We gotta get the pop-ups. That is so cool. Man, I wish pop-ups were still legal. There's just something about these old girls. They love the cool mountain air. That carbureted V12 sounds so good. I never get to see the Countach rolling in motion. Of course, the real question is, which car did we sell? We sold the Lotus. Kind of sort of snaked you guys. The Lotus Emira has officially been sold. Well, you guys might remember a couple weeks back, we took the Lotus off to CarMax. They offered me $81,000. Well, on Cars and Bids, we got $95K. It's definitely bittersweet to sell another car. I mean, I love the Lotus Emira, but I've said this so many times ad nauseum. My burn rate, my monthly burn rate is so excessively high. We had to sell some cars. Gallardo Spider is sold. Lotus Emira is sold. It's gonna be a lot less stress, which is what I really, really needed. Now, who the new buyer is on the Lotus, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna reach out to them momentarily. I'm guessing we're gonna coordinate transportation. The car will be here for a couple more days. But once again, congratulations to the new owner. The Lotus Emira is officially sold. On that bombshell, today's video has been sponsored by Element. Now, Element has become one of my newest favorite things. It's a part of my morning routine. Every single morning, without hesitation, I always drink my Element because when I do, I feel so much better. I'm so much more productive. I have way more energy. Now, Element is an electrolyte drink mix. Zero sugars, no artificial flavors, no dodgy ingredients. It tastes absolutely amazing. So many different flavors, and it's gonna help you get those electrolytes that you have been missing. Now, I deal with dehydration all the time, and I'm guessing that you do as well. With the dehydration comes the headaches, the brain fog, the fatigue. You don't want to do anything. You want to take naps all day long. Well, Element is here to help solve that. And Element is for everybody, for families, for busy moms, for athletes. Maybe you fast during the day, or maybe you have a special diet. And as I mentioned, all the flavors are amazing. And Element is so simple. All you have to do is add it to water. Depending on the level of saltiness, you either add water or reduce the water content. There's so many amazing flavors. Chocolate, watermelon's my personal favorite. This tastes absolutely amazing. Citrus salt, mango chili, raspberry, grapefruit. They even have it sparkling in a can, electrolyte water. Now, each one of these is gonna provide you the electrolytes that you need to keep you energized and activated. We got our glass of water. We have our Element. We're just gonna pour it on in. Easy as that. You definitely can trust me, but you gotta taste the Element for yourself. It's absolutely delicious. The watermelon, chef's kiss. It's so good. And you can try Element 100% risk-free. If you order it and you don't love it, they'll refund your order with no questions asked. I truly do love the Element, and I know you guys will as well. Using my link, drinkelement.com/Stradman, with any purchase, you're gonna get a free Element sample pack. That is drinkelement.com/Stradman. Stay salty. Be sure to check out the cans of sparkling electrolyte water. I love Element. You guys are gonna love it as well. Check out the link below, drinkelement.com/Stradman. Well, the rest of today's video is dedicated to one of our favorite people in the world.
Our best friend.
Our absolute best friend, David, aka the Fence Guy. Now, if you have no idea what we're talking about, this is the sequel to I Was Robbed. David is back, and he struck back again. Yeah. Ironically enough, on my video, that's how we found out. So check this out. One of the newest comments on the video from Rose. David Kennedy is alive and well. He just scammed me here in Utah. Yep. David's good at a lot of things. Yeah. He's good at spending money. He's good at wasting money. He's good at wasting my time. He's not good at texting, though.
No, he hates texting.
He never texts me back, and he doesn't like to do a lot of work. Now, you probably have no idea what we're talking about. This is a sequel, so we're going to throw it back to the original video. I'll see you guys on the other side. I got to tell you guys about Mr. David. Mr. David. My best friend, David. So David, a.k.a. the Fence Guy. So I met David in September of 2022. He came to my house to quote me for a fence and a gate. He quoted me at $30,000. $22,000 of it was for the gate, $8,000 of it was for the fence. So in September of 2022, he quoted me for $30,000. I wrote his wife a check for $15,000 because they had to buy materials. Now, the $30,000 that David quoted me for was for this fence section here, a gate, fencing there, and then fencing along there. $8,000 for the fencing, $22,000 for the gate. However, this gate right here, David did not install this gate. I hired a different gate company. They showed up within 2 weeks. They're gonna be doing power momentarily, and they have been nothing short of awesome. So all David did was that fence section there and that fence section there. The craziest thing about all of this, it's not about the money whatsoever. We're talking about a small amount of money. It's more about all the lies, the text messages, the phone calls with David. And I also just want to forewarn you guys, if you're working with a contractor or anybody and they want you to write a check to his wife, don't do it. That is your first red flag. I'm an absolute idiot, and I want to share that with you guys because I feel so stupid, and I never want somebody else to feel as stupid as I do. Sophia just had a great idea. You want to call David?
Why not?
Really?
I have a Canadian phone number.
That's right. I didn't even think about that. You do.
Yeah.
You have no idea because David clearly does not like getting back to me. I'm being ignored on ignored. Like, this is insane. I texted David so many times. This fiasco went on for years and years and years and years. So really the update in today's video is not that David is going to finish the fence, because clearly he's not going to. I gave him so many opportunities. He could have just finished that tiny little section of fencing. I would have let him off the hook. That didn't happen. And so we have a solution. Me and you have a solution. Yep. Now the solution is quite simple. We're gonna do something that David Kennedy could not do. His truck implies Kennedy Fence and Decks, which implies he does fences. His website says Kennedy Fence and Decks, implies he does fences, but he doesn't know how to finish it. We're gonna finish it. Sophia and I are gonna fix the fence ourselves. Now I know a lot of you guys are thinking like, why am I doing this over again? Why are we beating a dead horse? I hate scammers. I hate people who rip me off. And I always thought maybe it's just kind of like a one-time thing. Maybe something happened on my project, he couldn't finish it, whatever, it's in the past, we move on. But as soon as I saw that comment on my video that he is continuing to scam people over and over and over again, I just had to do a follow-up video. David Kennedy, Kennedy Fence and Decks, 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Well, I've officially decided in 2024, 2025, the new goal, we're not getting ripped off anymore.
Absolutely.
No, we are done getting ripped off. We're gonna fix this fence ourselves. So we have all the bolts, all the hardware. We got the fencing right here. We picked up 2 other sections the other day. We got 3 here as well. Now bear in mind, the guys who quoted me to fix the rest of the fence, who did the gate, they quoted this at $6,500. Now the material that we bought, $962. So Sophia, if we get this done, we save $5,000.
That's a lot of money.
Me and you, let's go, baby. Now, I do want to reiterate, the guys who did the gate did an amazing job. Bear in mind, David Kennedy did not do the gates. The guys who did the gate quoted me to finish the rest of David's nonsense at $6,500. Materials were $962. Now, David could have finished the fence. I wouldn't have blasted him online. That would have cost him $962, and he probably could have finished it, especially as a professional, in like 20 minutes. I've realized in life it's just so much more easy to take things into your own hands, finish it yourself, and then you have the reward as well. And $5,000, that's so much. That's like couches on couches.
It's one couch.
Oh, is that what they were? Yeah, that's a lot. I think the craziest part about all this, I was gonna let David off the hook for like $8,000 if all he did was finish this, but now that I think about it, we're doing his job for him and he's still got all of his money, so joke's on us. It's funny because there's kind of sort of two ways this could go. It might go really, really well. I will say with Sophia here, likelihood of this going well, much higher. Oh yeah. Joke's on David. We're the ones getting the workout. Let's go. I haven't worked out this long in a very long time. Now I'm just guessing, more than likely it's not gonna be the biggest surprise known to man. We have never done a fence install in our entire lives. Never. We have no idea what we're doing. I know what you guys are thinking. The more and more videos we have building stuff here at the house. But you know what? We're saving money. We're having fun. We're learning new things as well. And most importantly, we're not getting ripped off. The scams are over. They're done. They're in the past. Yep. We are not getting scammed anymore. So if you're a contractor and you're thinking of scamming me, unacceptable. Well, we're gonna try to do the middle sections first. I think the ends are probably a little bit harder. It's actually kind of comical how easy this actually is. It's literally a bracket and a bolt. You just tighten the bolt and bada boom, bada bing, one section is basically complete. Just like that. I mean, that took us like what, 5 minutes? Insane. What is going on? David, you could have been here. You could have finished this in like half our time because you're a professional. We're just amateurs. We've never done a fence before. This is so simple. Now, I do want to reiterate, as much as we're knocking David, he did the hardest part. He did the fence post. He did 98% of the job that took all the technical work, and we're just kind of sort of finishing it off and getting the great reward. Left loosey and righty tight. I also want to point out we did the easiest section of the 5 sections. The end sections are going to be a lot harder because we actually have to drill into this somehow, but the middle sections is basically like 2 nuts, 2 bolts, and you're done. Well, we've run into our first minor tiny little hiccup, which means Sophia gets to use the angle grinder. Wow. Your favorite thing in the entire world. We're just a little bit long on this side, so we're gonna have to slice and dice here and here and then drill a couple new holes. So it should be pretty simple, but a little technical. Now here on the channel, we always preach 2 things, safety and skill. We have a lot of one and not much of the other, and as Sophia said, I look like a mosquito? You do. I don't know if that's a compliment or if I should be offended. There's kind of sort of 2 ways we could do this. What we should do is remove the fencing and cut it somewhere else, but we're lazy, so we're trying to cut it while one end is attached to that post. So, yeah, cheerio, mates. I'm not gonna say they're the most beautiful cuts you've ever seen in your entire life, but they're not bad. They're all right. And they're fun. All right. They're functional though. Okay, actually, you know what? We're not even gonna share the audience, but they're functional. And honestly, functionality, that's the name of the game. Whoa. Put your gloves on. Come on. Put your, yes, your mom's watching. Put your glasses on. I said we preach safety and not skill.
My mom knows me well enough.
Yeah, put your glasses on. I tell you what, get this girl sponsored by Milwaukee. No, put them back on. You're representing.
Some see-through glasses, maybe.
No. There we go, look at that technique. Well, that one took just a little bit longer, but at the end of the day, we are 2/5 of the way there. I'm sorry, Soph. I got you. Okay. Yep, and we are...
Mine's in.
We good?
Yeah.
We're good, let's go. Look at that, perfect. Well, that was about as easy as it possibly could be. Unbelievable. All right, 2 more to go. Sun is about to set. We're cranking. No, we are. J&S fencing. What about the sun? It's gonna get cold.
I think it's gonna get cold and we won't finish.
Hey, what? Where's the optimism? Now, I don't want to get caught up shouting us out too much, but Sophia,
I think we did great.
we crushed it. Honestly, that was so easy. It was so incredibly easy. David, he's a professional. He could have finished this in the half the time. It took us, what, 3-4 hours? If that?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
The hardest part was just like, there wasn't even a hard part.
It was
Nothing.
all easy.
It was so simple. Well, before we commend ourselves too much, we're gonna do the old-fashioned shake test, and let's see. That's not a good test. Okay, that is not the look we were quite going, but his fence is gonna do the same thing, okay? It's just like the nature of the fences. That's all it is. Hey, overnight, it didn't fall over.
It didn't.
It
It was
didn't.
windy.
This thing could last through a hurricane.
I think so.
Absolutely, 100%. So effectively, in summary, we installed the fence ourselves. Now, he did do the fence post, which is the most technical part. We spent $962. This took us a year to do, but it actually only took us like 4 hours. I should have done this a year. Well,
should have.
my first original video was a year ago. I should have done that. We should have done this like...
We should have done this when it was sunny and nice out.
I know, sorry, my bad. We're finding tools all over the grass right now.
Cleanup was too dark. We
Yes, it
couldn't
was.
see
Yes, it was. I just can't get over how good our fence looks. When I retire from YouTube, J&S Fencing
J&S.
coming to Utah. Yeah, okay, S&J. S&J, yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
me
let's be
first.
honest. You were the lead. I was the muscle. I was the labor. We just keep finding tools everywhere. It was dark, okay?
We couldn't see anything
We couldn't see
at all.
nothing. We're getting old. Look at that. That's my exact story. No. Look at that. What? John Inn in Magna, Utah. I got scammed out of 15 grand by these weasels as they had told the okay, I can't even speak. This is crazy. You read it. I can't even speak.
I can't
That's literally my exact story.
I got scammed out of 15 grand by these weasels, and they told me to write the check down for $15,000 as a deposit, but had me check it to his wife.
Are you kidding
Ended
me?
up getting it done by another company.
That's literally verbatim what happened to me. That's crazy. We got robbed, and he continues to rob. On that bombshell, today's video is over.